Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a trip back in time, cranking up some early 2000s hits, and revisiting a truly transformative decade for the automobile. The 2000s weren't just about flip phones and dial-up internet. It was a wild era of automotive innovation, bold designs, and the last gasp of analog performance before the digital age took over completely. So grab your low-rise jeans and get ready, because we're counting down the top 10 cars that defined the 2000s. Starting our list at number 10 is the Hummer H2. Nothing, and I mean nothing, screams Y2K era excess quite like the H2. Launched in 2002, it was the civilian-friendly version of the military Humvee, and it was an absolute sensation. It was massive, unapologetically bold, and became an instant status symbol for athletes and celebrities. While its fuel economy was, let's say, less than stellar, the H2's Tonka truck for adult styling and go-anywhere attitude perfectly captured the confident, larger-than-life spirit of the early 2000s. It was a rolling statement piece, a symbol of a time when bigger was definitely better. Next up at number 9, we have the Chrysler 300C. When this car hit showrooms in 2004, it was a game-changer. With its baby Bentley looks, imposing grille, and available Hemi V8 engine, the 300C brought gangster-style luxury to the masses. It was a rear-wheel drive American sedan that was genuinely cool again. It looked expensive, it felt substantial, and it had the power to back up its tough guy image. The 300C proved you didn't need a European badge to have presence and style, making it a true icon of mid-2000s American car culture. Cruising into the number 8 spot is the Mazda RX-8. In an era of conventional piston engines, Mazda dared to be different, sticking with its signature rotary engine. The RX-8, which debuted in 2003, wasn't just about its unique powertrain. It had those super cool freestyle suicide doors, a perfect 50-50 weight distribution, and a chassis that was pure joy to throw around a corner. It was a sports car that was both quirky and incredibly capable, a testament to Mazda's zoom-zoom philosophy and a favorite among driving purists. At number 7, we're shifting gears to a different kind of performance with the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 8. For a generation raised on Gran Turismo, the Evo was a legend. When the Evo 8 officially landed in the U.S. in 2003, it was a dream come true. With its turbocharged engine, sophisticated all-wheel drive system, and giant rear wing, it was a rally car for the street. It offered supercar-slaying performance in a practical sedan package, and the rivalry it had with the Subaru WRX STI defined the import tuner scene for the entire decade. Breaking into our top half at number 6 is the Ford GT. This was more than just a car, it was a revival of an American legend. Launched in 2004 as a tribute to the GT40 that conquered Le Mans in the 60s, the Ford GT was a stunning piece of modern retro design. But it wasn't just about looks. A supercharged 5.4-liter V8 produced a monstrous 550 horsepower, making it a true American supercar. It was a halo car that made everyone proud of what Ford could achieve, proving that Detroit could build a world-class exotic that could hang with the best from Italy. At number 5, we have the car that arguably kick-started the hybrid revolution, the Toyota Prius. The second-generation model, launched in 2003, is the one everyone remembers. Its quirky, aerodynamic camback shape became instantly recognizable. Suddenly, fuel efficiency was cool, and driving a Prius was a statement about being environmentally conscious and tech-savvy. It wasn't fast or exciting in a traditional sense, but its impact was massive, paving the way for the electrified future we see today. It changed the way millions of people thought about driving. Coming in at number 4 is the BMW M3, specifically the E46 generation, produced from 2000 to 2006. For many, this is the peak M3, the perfect blend of performance, style, and daily usability. Its high-revving, naturally aspirated inline-six engine is a masterpiece, creating a sound that is pure automotive bliss. The E46 M3 had telepathic steering, a perfectly balanced chassis, and timeless good looks. It was the ultimate driving machine that delivered an unfiltered analog driving experience that has become increasingly rare, cementing its place as a modern classic. Entering our top three, at number 3 is the Porsche Carrera GT. Unleashed in 2004, this was Porsche flexing its engineering muscles. The heart of this beast was a Formula One-derived, naturally aspirated V10 engine that screamed to over 8,000 RPM. It was a raw, demanding, and utterly exhilarating machine, with a manual gearbox and minimal electronic aids. The Carrera GT was an analog hypercar in a digital age, a terrifying and beautiful tribute to pure, unadulterated speed. It remains one of the most exciting and awe-inspiring cars ever made. Our runner-up at number 2 is the Bugatti Veyron. When the Veyron was released in 2005, it completely rewrote the rulebook. It was a car of unbelievable numbers, over 1,000 horsepower, a top speed of over 250 miles per hour, and a price tag of over $1 million. It was an engineering marvel, a demonstration of what was possible when cost was no object. The Veyron wasn't just a car. It was a moonshot project, a technical masterpiece that pushed the boundaries of automotive performance to a level no one thought was possible. And finally, the number 1 car that defined the 2000s is the Nissan GT-R, the R35. When it launched in late 2007, it broke the internet before that was even really a thing. Here was a car from Nissan that could out-accelerate Italian exotics costing 3 times as much. It was a technological powerhouse packed with a twin-turbo V6, an advanced all-wheel drive system, and a dual-clutch transmission that shifted with lightning speed. The GT-R, nicknamed Godzilla, made supercar performance accessible like never before. It democratized speed and used technology to challenge the established automotive hierarchy, making it the definitive car of the 2000s. And that's our list. The 2000s gave us a fantastic mix of raw analog beasts and technological pioneers. It was an incredible decade for cars. What do you think? Did we miss any of your favorites? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. We'll see you in the next one.